Hello there and welcome to Star Wars 1000. Star Wars question of the day. Have we seen the last of Darth Vader? Now, I'm only talking about the movie and TV side of things of Star Wars. I think Star Wars could forever tell stories with Vader in the comics and books, even though I think they pretty much explored everything there is to be explored with Darth Vader in the comics. I think Darth Vader is like too marketable to not to give up on. Like he's a money making machine. Like anytime you have Darth Vader in something, it's gonna make Star Wars a lot of money. And I think Darth Vader has been the most popular character in the Star Wars comics right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think his comics have been one of the better things in the Star Wars Disney era, and I really don't see them giving up on that anytime soon. I think they could tell stories with Darth Vader forever, whether I agree with that or not. Now, if we're talking about the movie and TV side of things, let's really think about this for a second. What else is there to tell with Vader on the movie and TV side of things? I really feel like they've explored so much with Vader already in like books, comics, movies, TV shows, video games. Vader's in everything, and I feel like they're starting to milk the character, and I'm starting to not really feel the presence that's really needed with Vader. And I think Vader works best when you don't show him that often, and they've showed him in so many things recently. Like, let's see, we have Vader being in the Battlefront games. I feel like those were his first appearances. Then Rogue One, then he was in Rebels, then he was in Jedi Fallen Order. Vader will probably also make an appearance in another Jedi Fallen Order game as well. Keep that in mind, because I feel like Vader will be going after Cal Kestis and his crew of friends and stuff. So I'm sure we're going to be seeing Vader in more of those games. We also saw Vader in Kenobi, which was his most recent appearance, and he also saw a quick glimpse of Vader in the Clone Wars series finale. So overall, we've gotten a lot of Vader, and I feel like we've explored so much of the character. And I do like the things we have seen from Vader. I think it was very necessary to see Vader in Rogue One, and I feel like it was very necessary to see Vader in the Kenobi series. I think the Kenobi series was a pretty good place for Vader to get him through that transition phase from what we saw in Episode 3 to Episode 4. It was, I think, what they did with Vader in the Kenobi series was worth it, and I think it was necessary in my opinion. Also, I really like the way they used Vader in Rebels, and especially how they tie in with Ahsoka. It was very important for her character arc to see what her former master has become, and her former master was like a brother to her, and that whole scene and sequence of events, the way everything played out, that was very heartbreaking and one of the best moments in Star Wars in my opinion. But I feel like the only place we could really explore Vader next is between episodes 5 and 6, and do we really need to see like every little moment in Vader's life? I just feel like, at least for now, I think they should really just take a break from Vader for at least like a 10 years. Explore other things. There's more characters in Star Wars I want to see, and I feel like I said, I think Vader works best when you only show little bits of him. We don't need to see so much of Vader. I think too much of Vader's it ruins that presence that he's had throughout the original trilogy and just throughout Star Wars. I know after the Kenobi series, some people wanted to see a Vader TV series. I'm personally, I'm really against seeing a Vader series. If they do one, I'm sure it'll be good, or maybe it won't be. I don't know, but I think a Vader series is just. What are you gonna do? That you're gonna like recreate the comics that they've already done? That's probably, they're not gonna be able to outdo that, because I don't like when the movies and TV shows rewrite material from the comics. I know Tales of the Jedi did that, and the Bad Batch did that. I don't like when the movies and TV shows really do that. Just the comics are already there. They're going over someone else's work, and that's already been pretty good. I don't see why they feel the need to do that. I get why they would want to do it for Vader. Maybe I would be okay with seeing one Vader a few more times, because we are exploring Ahsoka's story right now. She's getting her own TV series, seeing how maybe she fought Vader again after her first fight in Rebels season 2 finale. Maybe she met up with Vader again. I don't know. I'm okay with seeing Vader if it has to do with Ahsoka, and if it has to do with Luke or whatever. But I feel like we've really done a lot with Vader. I think it's going to be time to stop using him in movies and TV shows very soon. This is all my opinion, of course. I'm sure there's many people that want to see Vader for eternity, and people see Vader as Star Wars, like he is the main character, and I do understand that perspective. I just think there's a lot more to Star Wars than just the Jedi, the Sith, the Skywalker saga, just the Skywalkers in general, Vader. I think there's a lot more than just all those characters that we've seen so many times, and something like Andor is really exploring the characters outside of the main ones we already see, and I'm sure Vader and Darth Sidious, they won't appear in Andor, which I'm really happy about. Because, like I said, we need to be exploring other eras, other characters, new characters. Andor is doing a great job with that, and I'm really hoping the future of Star Wars is going to break away from the Skywalker saga just for a little bit. I think so much all at once it kind of gets tiresome in some ways, and I think there's just other things we could be seeing, and just taking a break from Vader for at least for a little while. You know what I mean? Or if they have to explore more of Ahsoka's story, bring Vader back. Ahsoka, there's a lot to explore with her character still, and I'm sure maybe there could be a possible story where Ahsoka has fought Vader a second time in some point in the original trilogy. Who knows what happened to Ahsoka during the original trilogy? It's a big mystery right now. Vader could be part of that story with Ahsoka, and I think Hayden Christensen is in the Ahsoka series, so I was thinking he could play Anakin Skywalker, but it's possible that Hayden Christensen is playing Vader in the Ahsoka series. So have we seen the last of Vader? I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the last of Vader, and I think he's going to be at least in the Ahsoka series. But after that, I really feel like there's nothing else to really be told with Vader, and anything after the Ahsoka series, I feel like they could be milking Vader at that point. And to me, he's kind of lost all of his presence, almost all of his presence, because he's been really overused. I think Kenobi was a good stopping place for the amount of times we see Vader, but I do understand if they want to show Vader in the Ahsoka series. But after the Ahsoka series, I really feel like there's no need to tell Vader, and I mean, they could explore what happens in between episodes 5 and 6 to do a little bit more with Vader if they wanted to. I'm just hoping no Darth Vader TV series, and I kind of want to see no forced cameos from Vader, especially in the Andor series. I think after seeing Andor, I'm thinking we might need to take a break from those iconic characters for a little while, because I really do like seeing new characters and new sides to the Star Wars universe that I've never really experienced in the movie and TV side of things. But this is all just my opinion. I'm sure everybody has different opinions if they want to see more of the iconic characters or more of new characters. I'm sure we're going to be seeing Darth Vader and stuff forever, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to just take a little break from Darth Vader, just for a little bit. I'm just saying. So to wrap up the video, may the Force be with you always.